Hello everyone, my name is Atulya and this is my term project that I made for the 15112 course at Carnegie Mellon University. This project is a translator which is very similar to Google Translate, except it has an additional feature of an OCR as well as a feature that allows you to upload a text file which is translated. So first, looking at the code, this is my primary file, which has all the code that runs the animations, and most of the features that you see, including buttons and menus that are displayed. This file is the OCR that I wrote, and it uses a module called OpenCV that allows me to access the webcam on my laptop in order to actually get the images that I want to translate using the OCR. This file allows us to use the tkinterpython module to do animations, and this was given to us over the duration of this course. Lastly, this file is a free Google Translate API that allows me to translate phrases. So in this demo, all the translations that you'll see are done by Google Translate. So if you were to type any of these phrases into Google Translate, you would get the exact same result back out. In terms of other files, I have a database of numbers, English alphabet, and Chinese characters that I use as my database when using the OCR. So as you can see, they're just simply images of the different characters. So going back to my project, this is the main screen, and in the screen, you can use the menu above to select the language that you want to translate to. These three buttons at the bottom can also be used to access the different features. So let's say we want to just translate a simple phrase, so perhaps I could type this in. As you can see, the text wraps itself onto the next line when it thinks it's getting too close to the edge of the window. And there's a maximum of 3 lines that you can write over here in order to make sure that the translation that displays below it does not go below the screen and conflict with the buttons. So when you click translate, the translation automatically appears below, and this is the translation of what I wrote in Spanish. So now that I've clicked the translate button, I can then rotate through all the languages and see the translation without having to rewrite my initial phrase again every single time. So once I'm done and want to type in a new phrase, I just click the new phrase button, and I can do this as many times as I want. So in the next section, I'll be showing you my OCR and my uploading text file feature. Sometimes the OCR can take a long time to process the image, so there may be pauses in the video. Another feature that I've included in the project is an OCR feature, which is an optical character recognition feature. So if you had on a piece of paper some characters or some alphabet or words that you couldn't enter into the computer for some reason. So for instance, if you had Chinese characters and you didn't know their pinyin or their phonetic form, there's no way you could enter it into the computer unless you physically drew it in, which is often annoying and difficult to use. So this feature allows you to show the computer something like this, and it will translate the text on this piece of paper. So as the instructions tell you, you position the piece of paper in the rectangle, and when you're ready, click enter. It'll prompt you to verify that this is what you want to translate, and when you are, you click enter again, and now it tries to translate it. So this process can sometimes take 20 to 30 seconds, so I will be back. So, as you can see, this has translated the message correctly. If you could recognize Chinese, you would know that it indeed said, "Hello, my major is engineering." So, you can do this with English characters as well. So, if I had a sentence in English and say I wanted to translate it to German, I could do the same thing again and show it this sentence, which incorporates every single letter in the alphabet, in case you don't know. So as you can see, it has translated that sentence from English into German. And this is exactly what Google Translate would have given you as well. Now, if you'd chosen Chinese as the language that you wanted to translate it into, the OpenCV cannot actually display Chinese characters. So what it will do is it will display the pinyin or the phonetic form of the characters, as you will shortly see. as you can see, it has now displayed the phonetic form of the translation of that sentence in Chinese. So the last feature I've included in my program is an upload a text file feature. So if you had a text file, which I have now, which, for example, has Chinese characters in it, and you wanted to translate it, so let me go back and translate it into English, I could use this feature to select that text file. And as you can see, it tells me that it has been saved in a new file called translation.text. So if I were to go and look for that file, I would find it here along with the others. And if you opened up that file, you would see that it has translated all the Chinese into English when this is what I wrote. So that was a quick overview of my term project. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.